What's going on, guys? It is the 6th of February, and today is the first installment of a little series under. So if you go to my channel, I'm going to have a few different playlists, and one of them is going to be called The Whitetail Life. And basically, under that channel is going to be all of the farm projects and just all the things that we do to prep for deer season. And then I actually might put the deer hunts from this upcoming fall on there as well. And one of the things that I want to do is, one of the farms we have in Kansas is a little 40-acre piece. And every single year, there seems to be some of the biggest bucks on that or around that little 40-acre piece, and we can never seem to get them killed. It's just a very hard 40 acres to hunt. It's hard to get in and out. The access is not great. So one of my biggest goals for this year is to make that farm better, make the access better, make the deer travel how I want them to, because how it's set up right now, it is just almost impossible to hunt good. I think over the years, maybe 2 or 3 bucks have ever gotten shot off of this 40 acres. And to be honest with you, it's starting to get on my nerves. It seems like the neighbors are always killing the bucks there. This year, there was a mid-70s deer I had pictures of shot by the neighbor, so congratulations to him. And the year before, there was a 190-inch deer with like a 13-inch drop tine shot there that I've had a bunch of history with. So need to do some improvements, and the first thing we're going to do is start with this blind back here. This is a Redneck Blind that my dad bought years ago. As you can see, I gave it a redneck paint job for a Redneck Blind, so that's kind of funny. But that blind is literally like 7 or 8 years old. It needed some work. I got a new window seal kit for it, which is kind of nice. You can get this stuff from Redneck. We put the new window seals. You can see in here, I got a curtain for it. It was starting to fade. So gave it a little Redneck paint job. I'm actually pretty sure you can buy Redneck blinds that kind of look sort of like this now. There was some of the window latches that weren't perfect anymore, so we fixed those. Basically, we fixed this 7 or 8 year old Redneck blind to make it kind of like new again. Just a few things on the Rednecks, guys, honestly, that for the money you pay for them, I wish were just a little bit better. I mean, gosh, I think my dad paid like maybe $2,500 for this one or something like that. It's a 5x6 back then. They're probably $3,000 or more now. I don't know for sure, but for what you pay for them, they just need to be a little better. If I'm being honest, I'm gonna do a video on that one back there. That one I did not buy. That one I built, and let me tell you guys, it's the Taj Mahal of hunting blinds. I'm probably gonna build more of them. It took me a long time to get the design exactly how I wanted, but we're gonna do a whole video on that because I think that blind right there is probably the ultimate blind, probably the best blind I've ever been in. I haven't even got it out yet, but it's unbelievable how well we did it. The view inside is amazing. There's like no blind spots. The windows are completely quiet. They seal amazing. It should be crazy scent tight. When I open the door, you can feel the suction in that thing. And then, this is another project over here. My wife bought me this for my birthday several years ago, just as a fun joke, basically, and it's got a lot of problems, but we're trying to fix it. This, we just got a ram blind. Pretty good for the money. We're going to use it as a ground blind. We're going to basically put it on the ground in a place, kind of like we did a Maverick blind. But yeah, it's like a little after 11 o'clock, and I'm basically just going to get everything going here. I got my truck out here with the trailer. I got a good tractor. We're going to load this Redneck blind up, get it on the trailer, and get it over to that 40 and get it up. We've already got a tower over there ready to go. We just got to set it up on there and bolt it down. It's going to be in a great place for bow hunting and gun hunting, so pretty excited. That's project number 1 for this project 40 that is going to be on the playlist on my channel called The Whitetail Life. Hopefully we'll get a deer down in there. Hopefully there's going to be a deer in there this year. There should be 2 or 3 that survived, I think, that should be really big. And I might, I haven't decided yet, we'll see, but I might even just dedicate my season to try to kill a deer on that farm just because it annoys me that I can't. So we'll see. All right, guys, I think we've got everything loaded that we need. I've got to run to the gas station real quick and get some diesel for the tractor. It's a pretty good little jaunt over there. My dad's got to drive the tractor all the way there. He's got 3/4 of a tank worth of diesel in there, but he might need a little extra on the way home. So we'll see. I'm gonna run and get some diesel. We're gonna head that way. All right, guys, welcome to the 40. Gee whiz, it is little muddy over here. I wasn't expecting that. This is oh gosh, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes from the house south. I knew they got a little more snow down here, and I haven't been down here. We haven't had snow for quite a while, but it did warm up today, and man, it's made some stuff soft. I had to give her a little gas and put her in 4-wheel drive down there when I went through the little gap in the trees. But this is where we're gonna put this blind, guys. Gee whiz, yeah, it is definitely muddy. You can probably see right here, I kind of have it mowed out right here. Looks like the deer have actually started a trail right here, which is going to disappear. But basically what I'm going to have to do, guys, is trim this stuff out. So I bought the saws. The blind is going to go right here on this 10-foot tower that we have sitting right up there, overlooking this field out here. And these deer like to bed here and down here, and they just funnel right through here pretty naturally. And this is really good access. I can park on the road right over here, slip right into the back door right here, and get into this. Should be good. And there's always a really big scrape right here on these overhanging branches. So should be good for bow and gun. I'm excited to get it up. It looks like the blind did good on the way over here. So that is good. We left these a little bit loose, you know, just so it didn't put too much pressure on here. Didn't want to crack the fiberglass or anything. But looks like everything held up good. So I'm going to get it unstrapped here, get everything kind of ready, and then I'm going to start cutting some of these limbs so that everything's prepared and ready to go. When my dad gets here, he's going to drive the tractor all the way here, so it might take him just a little bit of time to get all the way over here. But I'm going to get the batteries and the saws and get to cutting. little sawdust there in the lens. Just got that cut out there. I hope that's enough. Now that I stand back here, there's one more limb that I might need to get out of the way, but my dad's pretty quick. I can see him coming down the road over here, so that's good. We're gonna get this done. I'm gonna move all these sticks out of the way here, and when he gets here, we'll pick up that tower and move it over here so that we can have a bow shot there at that big scrape tree. So this should be really good. I'm excited. This is a long time coming, guys. Like I said, this farm is always so good. It's only 40 acres, but it's so hard to hunt. And we've been needing to do this work on this farm for quite some time, and we just haven't. And this year, my dad and I both just decided it's time. We just got to get it done. So we're getting it done. Things get a little sketchy because we are maxed out on height on this thing, and if that fiberglass blind falls, game over. Little disclaimer, probably wouldn't recommend doing that. Don't climb up on your tractor to do that. Maybe with a harness. Not my responsibility. All right, guys, I am in the blind here. As you can see, my dad elected to do the stuff outside. But what we're doing here, like I said, this tower is not for this blind. But it works. It's a Radix blind for a soft side blind, or it's a Radix tower for a soft side Radix blind. The soft side blinds, in my opinion, just don't last. They're not worth the money. These towers are nice, but we had to kind of butlerize it, as we call it. We just took these metal straps here with holes drilled in them, and the bars for the tower are running on the bottom side here. We pound these through, and then run that through, and then we've got another bar like this, another piece of strap on the bottom holding it. So got that on the front and the back. Should be super sturdy. You got her then. Head back. All right. Yep. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. I mean, I might trim some of this stuff up before I leave, but
I'd trim some of this back.
I'm gonna trim a lot of it, yeah.
Clear back there.
All right. Ow, just pinched myself. Here's the view. Dad's gonna start back, but as you can see here, guys, this is just gonna be awesome. It's gonna be perfect. About 235 yards down to that corner. They bed up there and they just funnel through this field, basically heading down. There's a pond down there in the timber, and then out this bow window. I don't know if you can see there, but there's a big overhanging limb about right where my dad is there. Always a big scrape right there. Should be able to shoot out this bow window right there. Best thing about it is should be able to sneak down this ditch right into the back door here. I'm going to clean all this out eventually. Should be awesome. All right, I'm gonna get a few things set up here. I'm gonna do a little bit more trimming up, and then I'm gonna go over, make sure the feeder's full. I'm gonna get some more mineral on a mineral site I started last year, And I might actually check a tree stand too while I'm here, but we're going to keep plugging away here on this Project 40. This should be beans this year, guys. It's corn right now. I just told my dad this could be an amazing spot possibly to kill a giant early season with a bow or a muzzleloader here in Kansas. So we'll see. Should be good.